This is a video about just my thoughts on Demo 5. No, Chapter 5. Get it. Gotta get it right. Honestly, it's mid as fuck. Cassie is one of the most annoying characters I've ever seen. Like, she's useless. She's useless gameplay-wise, and gameplay triumphs over all. It triumphs over all when in a video game, gameplay is the most important thing. And she's useless in gameplay, annoying as fuck story-wise, and her entire the entire story is fucking sucks in the first place. Like, this is a nitpick, but why the fuck do we have two female companions back to back? I don't want Chapter 6 to come out and my takeaway to be, oh, the fucking libtards, woketoids story. It ruined the game for me. The woketoid, libtard, whatever story ruined it for me. I don't want that to be my takeaway, because honestly, after the rewrite in this update, the rest of the game is just so much fucking better story-wise than this shit. I don't really enjoy the fact that Hatred is a real character now, instead of just that Hatred is a real character now, but that's just my opinion on it. Honestly, the entire rest of the story is just so much better. But Chapter 5 is still complete ass. Let me summarize the story for you. You go to the Heights because of some reason that honestly nobody really cares. And then let's just B-roll out. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't enjoy. I get that for story reasons. Yeah, all the there's no war anymore. Obviously, the enemies wouldn't be there. But why the fuck? Why the fuck is there's no way to get to max level outside of the pit and the new super boss mutant after you beat Chapter 5? It's just annoying. Also, can somebody tell me, how the fuck do you get this item? It was added in Chapter 5. It was added in Chapter 5. You can go, before some bum tells me, oh, it's in Bizville. No, it fucking isn't. The only other place I know of that sells really obscure items is the Iron Cafe. And this is coffee. And that only sells coffee, and this only sells food. So where the fuck do you get this? The shops in Chapter 5 don't sell it. Where the fuck do you get it? One nitpick I have is about the general gameplay. The pit has some really cool things, just it feels a bit easy until the final one. where that fucking bastard is. Honestly, the side content in this update is so much better than the main content. The main story is just go to the heights for who fucking cares. Just to get the wind force. You go to Trinity. Cassie's a bum. Cassie's a bum who can't do shit. So you have to go. So you have to protect. So you get. And then through your journey, you manipulate her into believing that she needs you. That she needs you to do stuff for her. And even though you have zero character dialogue in even though you have. Why the fuck is the character have zero real dialogue? Like say this guy. Answer honestly. Why isn't this a real dialogue option? Why can't I know what the character why can't I, the player, see who my character is? What the fuck? Oh yeah, might have so many of those. Yeah. There's this new thing, gold bars, where you can exchange them in Bisville for 300 ticks for them, and you can sell them to shopkeepers for 300 ticks back. It's just a nice way of making it so the money cap is increased to, I believe, 999. I can't see this getting bigger than, I believe this is, the cap is 999. I can see it being 9,999 because of how big, the thing is. I can't see it being, 10,000. Being, 10,000 to, I can't see it being 99,000 in the cap. That'd just be stupid. One thing I like about the pit is, one thing I find interesting, they pre-placed items on the ends. In floor 57, where it actually gets somewhat hard, where it starts actually being somewhat hard, they pre-place a flashbang on the overseer guy, because by that point you know that it's just a stalling game. You don't actually have to kill him. Yeah, don't actually have to damage him. So they pre-placed a flashbang. So after he does his attack, his hindsight move, which gives him the feel fine and solitude's status, which makes it so you get a damage buff of how much damage in one attack was dealt to you. And they give him that, so he doesn't get the dizzy from the flashbang, and he gets the +2 damage buff because you're probably not going to attack him after in the rematch fight, and also dizzy the player. I like that. And floor 58 with the four mini bosses of Slasher, Reaper, Trotter, and Reginald. They pre-placed applesauce, which is just a random ass healing item. Which is just a random healing item that heals the full party, and blueberry pie on Reginald, which gives healing yet another full party healing plus 3 attack on everybody. We also have Mutant, which I haven't beaten because I'm a bum. And I can't be bothered to super guard. And floor 59, Reginald yet again with the Trinity fight, plus the bastard. The original has yet another group healing item, and the bastard has battle armor to give somebody charge, practically just charge defense, but for 5 turns. So you can't focus on any individual one of them until that item is used. And there's also Cruel King rematch, which I find pretty cool. I'm a fucking bum. I'm probably going to land 0 blocks against this thing. Wait, why am I running defense? This guy pierces defense on every attack. Yep, I'm a bum. What can I say? Fuck this status effect. I'm fine with 3 status. I'm fine with 2 status effects that do nothing. But stop you from that do nothing but stop you from attacking. Dizzy, slowness. But a third one that also makes you take extra damage back. How the fuck did I block that? That's too far. I'm a bum. Also, Cruel King rematch. Just go to Blackrock after you beat it. After you beat chapter 1. One little nice thing one thing about this that I like is you can't use the ice dagger here. He literally says like, no, you must use your own power, not that crutch. He has like his own spiel after this, but like after you beat him, like I was like, shit. So the kitchen was and you become king, and was there ever a consort, which I believe is just another word for lover. Yeah. Honestly, the rewrite update is debatably the best part. Of this update. Chapter 5 sucks. It has one good song. It has one good song and two decent songs. Reginald's theme and Reginald's theme is the only one in a genre I like. I prefer more close to a genre I like. I prefer metal. Like I prefer metal, and Reginald's theme is not that, but it's still decently good. The other ones are like Holy Trinity and the decent ones are Holy Trinity and are like the Trinity theme and the dragon thing. I fucking hate orchestras. I fucking hate orchestras. They're the sign of you can't be bothered to make good music, so you're gonna use your massive budget to afford all these unreasonably costly instruments instead. I mean, yeah. honestly, this update, just because the rewrite makes us go from like a 4 out of 10 in my book, for me, like gameplay is decent, but other games do it better. The story is actively bad, and and that's what and the only reason people like it is just because classic Roblox. I love nostalgia bait. You know, nostalgia isn't a good thing. It's a painful feeling because you never actually have the same joy that you used to. If nostalgia was a purely was was oh was actually gave you the fun that you remember that it was, there wouldn't be a reason why people constantly beg constantly beg for it, because constantly beg for stuff to take them back to the old days. Because if stuff truly could just recapture that feeling, people would just be fine with it. People would just get their fix and then move on. Now with chapter 5, the rest of the main honestly, my favorite chapter was chapter 3. Now it's probably chapter 2, just because the bonus content being actually fun. Just because the bonus content and the story actually being good now. Oh right. Oh right. This is unreasonably quiet. Is this good? Is this good? Is this loud enough for you? I already put plus 8.5 decibels into the thing. Like, yeah. No, I'd say so. Honestly, the gameplay is still kinda mid, but it's better, but still kinda ass. I find it funny that this man's a pure bum. Can't do shit. I find it also funny that the shoulder pellets is a living thing. That's a neat little detail. I'm a bum, I didn't even do that properly. I had to wait for them to freeze time. And the gameplay still is kind of mid, but I do like what they're doing with the new bosses. Though the final boss of chapter 5 is a bit easy. Like my main problem with it is that like you have to spend so much time just, just, just using the ice dagger to heal up Cassie. Like, it's really fucking easy. I don't, look, I don't watch content on this game. I'm not in the Discord. Discord is a fucking hellhole. I never used it in my life. It just fucking sucks. If I really cared enough about a person to want to talk to them, I'll just call them. Like, I just never, but like, I'm guessing bums who use intentionally bad builds like Launcher probably complain about it being too hard and how you have to run a support build because it's too hard. Like, dog. And like, yeah, well, my character's canonically homeless. They go from hotel to hotel. I mean, yeah, kinda. The Robloxian like 2.0 avatar is what like people from 2010 would call new gens, but people who use people from the time this was introduced, people from the time where this was like the standard would call people who use the blocky avatar new gens. Oh, how I miss icons. Now I'm lying to you. I joined in 2019. I only experienced one, and according to the people who did experience icons, it was the worst one. I'm lying to you. Let's make this my hard mode playthrough. I usually run aggressor, so this means nothing. So I don't need to run this anyways. But like, if you're not using it, what the fuck? Like, come on. It's not that hard. Right, you can't get the I Spy thing early. You have to actually like go. You have to actually get the shrink card now. Like, my thoughts on chapter 5. It's mid as fuck. I hate Cassie. I hate Cassie. I think people who like her character are probably people are probably people who don't really care if the writings, who are probably people who don't even really read it, who either don't even read it, or play in multiplayer, so her buffs are actually somewhat usable. So her meaningless buffs are actually somewhat usable. like the rest of the people there, I feel like Reginald is the best gameplay wise. Fuck, I forgot I only have 3 VP. Antioch is also 4 VP. Lucky Stark's decent. Other than that, this Deep Focus is good, but I can't use it for a while. Charge is only really for multiplayer. And yeah. And because you can't get 3 copies of Charge if you're a new gen, like this save file, you can't use the Cruel King strategy on Finn McCool. What the fuck am I doing? I clicked there. I clicked there. Yes, you can use click to do actions. Same with E in battles. That's the main way I cheesed the mashing thing for dynamite and sling pre rework. I'm an actual fucking bum. This just shows how little I've used Ball. The fact that I'm failing the action commands without anti-up. Honestly, Ball is so sad because like it's just the worst damage. It's like the weakest damage output out of any of the weapons. It's the worst damage output out of any of the weapons. The statuses don't really matter that much because of items. Like wow, you can slow enemies. Glue slows the entire all of the enemies. Oh, you have line mounts for AoE damage? Dog, that's useless after chapter 2. Launcher is also kind of shit. Like, after the splash damage nerf, why would you use it? The swords are just better for AoE damage than it. After the nerf to make it only 2 for splash damage at maximum. And the new cards for it are kinda mid. Right. Oh, never mind. I just have volume off. I'm not gonna fucking slow down just for you to read because you're like 9 years old and think this is the best game ever made. Fucking hell, I'm dog shit. I'm a bum. I'm a bum. What the fuck am I doing? I guess I could use this to prove my point that the game's pretty easy, even on hard. Like, this first boss has killed more of my hard mode plus playthroughs than literally every other fight in the game. I don't know, yeah. Normally that's where it would end. But after the rewrite, there's more stuff. Now he talks about the Illumina a bit. It's not much, but hey. It's better than the lack of any setup that Chapter 1 used to have. I feel like them moving the Knight and Baller card to Chapter 4. I don't agree with it. I feel like you get so many things for each one early on that you don't even really need it. What is he on about? Like, they should just skip that if you have any card equipped by that point. Because like you obviously know how cards work by that point because you already have one equipped. I couldn't be bothered. Why did I click Power Stab? Also, they moved Sword Toss to Chapter 3, the Catacombs area, right after you get the ball upgrade. Yeah, another change I don't agree with. I feel like maybe Chapter 2 put Sword Toss, and then no, Chapter 3 doesn't have any card dealers. Like, maybe also Chapter 2 put Knight and Baller cards, because like you already you have Slingshot and Rocket there. Why not also have the Knight and Baller cards? Because like that's kind of the point where you can start to make your build. Like you have all the weapons in the game, and then you could also have you can also choose whether you want to use the sword slot or the ball slot. Why do you get so many fucking items in this early on? BP. Defend. Okay. Nothing else to use. This, after the achievement, this entire thing is pointless. After Chapter 5, this entire thing is pointless outside the achievement. Because you can just buy all the fish now. Sure, the whale costs 900 ticks, but like after the economy update to make it so the cap on money is practically unlimited, that's not a problem anymore. There's so much garbage. Wait, why don't I have the defend thing here? The defense here. I thought I equipped it. What? That's weird. I probably clicked unequip all accidentally or something. No, that wouldn't be the case because I still have the hard mode stuff. What the fuck is going on, man? I like that he has a half, that he technically has 30, that he starts the fight, that it shows that he has more than, that he has more than 15 max health, he has 30 max health. It's just that he's already weakened from, like, beating up the Shabusky or whatever. So he only has 15. That's just a neat little thing. Yeah. 91? What the fuck? I think. Just HP. Family Guy death pose. Might as well. There's some items like those hypno glasses. Like the thing that guy dropped. That like are like, why use ball then? Like, you have the glue that slows every enemy for 3 turns. You have the dizzy dial. You have like the dizzy dial for dizziness. You have the microscope. You have oh, I forgot what it was called. Look, I didn't grow up like. I didn't grow up as a statistic child, like zapping ants with the power of the sun with a magnifying glass. That's what it was. Dizzy Nile for dizziness, etc. Tickle stick for defense lowering, etc. Level 3, what the fuck? Why is that actually pretty good? I think there was supposed to be like, if I recall correctly, there was supposed to be like a mini cutscene where like Nubador gets fired. Fuck. After you, when you start chapter 1. But yeah. But yeah. Another nitpick. When does it choose what, like, dodge animation to play when you dodge something? Like, say, like, yeah, HP Plus is like one of the most mid cards ever. It literally gives you 1 level worth of HP for 1 level worth of SP. Like, why would you use this thing? It is designed to do nothing. Same with SP Plus. Like, why would you, like, it gives you 1 level of whatever for 1 level of BP. Why would you use this? Oh. Yeah. This fucking sucks. Anyways, my thoughts on 43 minutes. What the fuck? You know what? I'm just gonna cut. You know what? That's gonna be like the fucking ending. Just me realizing that I've been here yapping for 43 minutes about a mediocre Roblox game I don't even like. I don't even like that much. I mean, like, blocktales isn't bad, but like, it's just a 7 out of 10. It's good, and that's it. The story is now decently good. Chapter 5 is decent. That's it. It is alright. It's not bad. Not amazing. It's not amazing like people like to lie to you. That it is. It's fine. And that's all. Yeah. I'm going to probably never play on this save file again unless I'm recording the swap video. See ya.